Trinity and Lucifer. D.G. Wonder First Series. Written by D.G. Lampalus.
Mundus Novice. Chapter 18, Singularity. Singularity exists at the center of a black hole, which is a space of infinite small volume, infinite density and gravity, and a completely twisted space-time. Any matter existing around the singularity will be flattened from three-dimensional space to two-dimensional plane, and entering the core of the singularity will further shrink to one or lower dimensions and eventually become zero. In the universe, from birth, growth to decline, any star will eventually collapse due to gravity and trigger a Big Bang, shrinking to infinity. When it shrinks below the Schwarzschild radius of each matter, it will form a black hole, and the matter will be absorbed by the singularity inside the black hole. For example, the Schwarzschild radius of the Earth is 9 millimeters, and the Schwarzschild radius of the Sun is 3 kilometers. Before Trinity and Rahu were born, there was a century-old Big Bang in the universe.
When the universe was in the chaotic and void state of Uti, a faint light brought the first life to the universe. This life made the universe transform from Uti to Taiji, and this life grew rapidly in the only universe. At this time, he first realized that he was the first life in the universe, and he had supreme power and ability. He can create any life, and he is the only God in the universe. He quickly mastered his own ability and created all things in his own world. He called himself Anu. Anu created the first batch of higher creatures in the universe according to his own ideal appearance. He called this batch of higher creatures gods to highlight his identity, and he called himself the Father of Gods. These higher creatures are burly and strong, born warriors. They have both flesh and soul, but their bodies are different from human beings as we know them. Their bodies are connected with their souls, and their bodies can be raised and lowered in dimensions at any time, in different spaces. Their skin surface has indestructible scales, which are hard and shiny, and they are not afraid of cold and hot flames. They have fangs and can bite through anything hard. They have big eyes and can see through materials beyond 3 dimensions. They can travel in the universe and enter the depths of stars. They have high intelligence and free will. Their blood is blue, and they have the eye of infinity. And their daily work is to worship Anu, the Father of Gods. Anu lives in the universe that is praised every day, and he and the high intelligence of the gods have eternal life. They lived and lost themselves in the drunken happiness. In the eternal and worry-free world, where is the value of life? Anu is a crazy god. He has 2 poles of yin and yang in his body. He was born with infinite power and rights, and his arrogance, madness, and self-righteousness blinded him. The dullness of his eyes, but unfortunately, he knew it was too late. The entire universe has been devastated by the war between the gods and demons. In the end, Anu created another kind of higher creature, the Demon Clan, and he also called himself the mother of all demons. So he is both the father of gods and the mother of all demons. At first, Anu only asked the gods and demons to sing praises to himself every day, and see whose voice was the loudest and sang the most beautiful songs. Later, it could not satisfy him. He directly built a ring and let them fight until one of them was destroyed. They are like the strongest spear and shield, and there is no difference in intelligence and combat power. And Anu's daily pleasure is to provoke the contradiction between the 2 sides and let the flames of hatred burn to the top. Unfortunately, under the infinite burning of desire, it will eventually burn itself. Anu deliberately provoked the contradiction between the gods and demons. Their mutual hatred has reached a critical point. Anu considers himself the parent of all things, and everything must be able to plan. Unfortunately, this time the war between the 2 sides has burned out of control. They will not listen to Anu's words anymore because they have a clear goal of destroying each other. Their existence value has become more fulfilling. They think that the existence of life is not to sing praises to Anu, but to eliminate each other. This clear and concise goal has united the 2 ethnic groups. They pushed down Anu and killed each other. Anu's created universe was finally destroyed between the hatred of the two sides.
Before the explosion, there was another universe. This destructive war caused the imbalance of the entire universe. And the root cause of all this is Anu's madness. His arrogance and madness made the creatures in the universe suffer for his own desires. Anu regretted what he had done until the last moment of his life. His dictatorship and single vision blinded his bright eyes, but unfortunately, it was too late. The entire universe has been destroyed by the gods and demons. Finally, Anu, with a heart full of despair, attracted the first century-old Big Bang in the universe under the gravity collapse of the universe. His universe shrank rapidly from infinity to zero. The universe of Anu finally shrank to the lowest critical point and formed the abyss black hole, which was the first to occur in the universe. And the singularity inside the black hole swallowed Anu and all the creatures, matter, and stars in his universe. After the universe completed the first Big Bang, Anu and everything in his universe, including creatures, matter, and stars, were flattened and reduced to 0 dimensions by the singularity. After the singularity absorbed the matter, it was converted into energy and released on the other side of the white hole in the black hole. At this time, the universe split into two and gave birth to two parallel universes, and the tunnel connecting the two was a wormhole. Everything started again from 1 to 2, and at this time, the two universes began to conceive new life. Before Anu was swallowed by the black hole, he stored his memory in his soul. He hoped that when the singularity transformed him and his universe into energy, the remaining memory could be passed down. The life born at the end of the wormhole could always remember the law of balance of the universe and nature. He hopes that the new parallel universe can make good use of the energy of the two poles, positive and negative, yin and yang, light and dark, both breed and compete, supervise and support the balance of the entire universe.
Hope you enjoy the wonders and fantasies of the stories in the universe. Which part of the story is your favorite? Leave a comment below the video and let me know. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up and turn on the notification bell if you enjoy our videos. In our next chapter, we will continue to explore the universe. See you soon.